'Cause you got stuck in my mind, stuck in my mind, stuck in my mind. I thought I'd give.
Good morning, class. I want to show you very quickly this morning how you get started in Photoshop. So one thing that I immediately started was I went up here to File and I went to New and some options showed up. Okay, so over here on the right hand side you can set your options for whatever graphic or video you might be trying to create in Photoshop. And so right here you can give whatever your preset is a name if you think you're going to reuse a certain set of settings here. So sometimes if I know I'm going to create like a template for you guys, I might come up here and put in, you know, a name for that says like template, double page spread, something like that. Okay, then if I move down these options over here on the right hand side, you'll see that I have a drop down menu where I can change these settings from inches to pixels. If I was doing print, like print publications, like documents and things like that, I would come over here and maybe select points and picos, but for our purposes, we probably won't use that. And then, of course, if you were doing international design, you would want centimeters and millimeters because over in Europe, they use those measurements. So for our purposes, we're going to stay in the inches and pixels options over here. Now, I would put in some numbers for what I'm trying to create. So let's say my finished size is, for the yearbook, 17.5 inches by 11.25 inches. And then typically there's two options for resolution in Photoshop. And then Canva introduced a third option, which is even stranger. But it's industry known that anything that is 72 dpi, so if I were to put 72 here, that would be for digital images or video. Anything that is that resolution is perfect for digital displays, things of that nature, or websites are typically 72 dpi. And then the other factor that comes into that is your resolution, or your color mode, excuse me. So you typically have two color modes that you can pick from. You can pick RGB, which you'll know RGB based off of your televisions. Like if you were to go up to your television and try to hit the menu options to change the color settings and all of that, those would be presented to you in RGB format. But if you were to do anything that is print design, that would be done in CMYK. And CMYK stands for cyan, magenta, yellow, and the K stands for black. But you would do those two color modes interchangeably. So RGB is for digital use, and CMYK is for print use. The same is true for resolution. So 72 dpi is perfect for digital design, and then 300 dpi is perfect for print design. And that basically indicates like how many pixels are going to be on your particular design, and you know how crisp it needs to be in terms of its production. So once I've got these settings how I want them, I would come over here and do hit create, which I'm annoyed right now that I cannot hit CMYK. I don't know what's going on there. But anyways, I'm just going to hit create so that you can see what happened. Right, so now I've got a blank canvas where I can start to get started in graphic design. See you in class.
'Cause you got stuck in my mind, stuck in my mind, stuck in my mind. I thought I'd give.